Good morning. I'm celebrating. Today marks 1 week of being a cancer survivor. Yeah. I was given my cancer diagnosis for lymphatic cancer exactly 1 week and 1 day ago. So I'm now into that second week and I'm feeling better. About this much better. I've put a whole lot of stuff into place. I've learned some very interesting things about how things work. I've learned that friends are amazing. I'm having people call in. I'm having people offer me help. I'm having random phone calls from people I haven't heard from in a long time with support, which is so kind. So kind. Other things I've noticed, what I've been doing is stacking up a few videos because I had such a lot to say and I didn't want to make it all in one great, long, boring video. I've been dividing it up into segments and I've been loading those videos for post-release, pre-release, whatever. They're staged and they're ready to go, one video each day. But when I put them onto YouTube, YouTube actually disallowed 2 of them immediately before they were even uploaded. And that was because of the title. I had to change the title to make it so that YouTube would allow me to load it. And what was it that I had to change in the title? Well, I used the word cancer cure. And YouTube won't allow me to use those words. So I've changed the title to cancer treatment, and YouTube's happy with me using those words. Trust me, YouTube is a monster that has to be fed the correct food, otherwise it'll turn on you. It really will. So, like I said in the first video that you might just have watched, I'm going to be using a little bit of code. There'll be things that I know now that I can't do because a few months ago, all of my videos on this subject got removed and the channel was issued 2 strikes. So I'm on my last warning. Next time I do something to upset the YouTube gods, I'm gone. And how could I possibly upset people talking about this when I know that I can go onto YouTube and I can find a video immediately. Let me see if I can get the title right. How to modify small arms to make them more lethal against humans in self-defense. Yeah. They're quite happy to show videos of people modifying firearms so that they can be more lethal, but they won't allow people to share health tips. Anyway, that's the way it is. Their ball, their game, their rules. That's how we've got to do it. So, right now, I've got my cup of Essiac tea, which I'm drinking for unspecified reasons. It tastes very nice. It tastes like meadow hay dipped in honey. It's beautiful. And it's made out of 4 really well-known herbs: burdock root, Turkish rhubarb, slippery elm bark, and sheep sorrel. These are all 4 very old herbs that have been around for hundreds of years that people have enjoyed in various societies, Middle Eastern societies, European societies, English society. They've all got the history of using these herbs. Combined, these herbs are supposedly very powerful. So I'm drinking them to find out what effect they might have. And I'm doing a little experiment with horse paste. Lots of people have talked about it. I think they call him 45, Prez 45, has been talking about it, but he had to speak in code. Now I know why he has to speak in code, because the magic ingredient of this isn't to be talked about, can't be discussed. But I'm going to leave a link up here that will explain what Stanford University, the medical university, are doing about horse paste. But right now, I'm going to show you how I use it. I'm going to adjust the dosage plunger to this distance here, and this will give me 2 mils of the magic paste. It tastes vile, so I'm going to eject 2 mils. I'm going to apply it here. I'm going to wash it down with some lovely Essiac tea. It tastes disgusting. Yeah, it's absolutely vile. But this is day 3 of taking this, and I'm a lot perkier than I was 3 days ago. Also, I'm having lymphatic massage and Chinese acupuncture. That's something else that, of course, is totally unproven and probably doesn't work at all. But I'll tell you what, I won't be missing an appointment. And in a moment, I'm going to go and make myself some scrambled eggs, because you've got to keep your protein up. I'm fasting. I'm going all through each day without eating, and only eating very minimal amounts. I'm not doing much, so therefore I don't need a lot of nutrition. But today I've got to go to the market, so I'm going to be on my feet most of the day. Got to be smiling and nice to people, so I do want to look after myself, because somehow I've still got to keep earning money. It's going to be very, very difficult. So yeah, with regards to breakfast, which is coming up shortly, I'm going to make, well, I always make the world's best scrambled eggs. I'm actually quite famous for making the world's best scrambled eggs. Not everyone knows that I make the world's best scrambled eggs. That's because I don't have everybody around at breakfast time. I'm very fussy about who I have around at breakfast time. But now I'm making the world's best therapeutic scrambled eggs. And what I'm doing is using my tried and trusted scrambled eggs recipe, but I'm adding in turkey tail mushroom, garlic, and loads of turmeric. Turmeric is very, very good for the body, very, very good for everybody's body. Don't think that you need it when you're sick. People need it all along. It's something good that will maintain your health. So scrambled eggs with the added extras of turkey tail mushroom powder, a large dollop of garlic, I'm talking 4 cloves, and as much turmeric as your taste will allow. I'm trying to take at least a teaspoon a day, so I'm putting about half a teaspoon into my scrambled eggs, and then later on in the day I'll probably have a glass of full cream milk mixed with turmeric and honey. And that is pretty much my food intake for the day. A milkshake later on, and a plate full of scrambled eggs in the morning. 3 cups of Essiac tea. As I say, don't forget to check that link. And I'll also put up the link to the Stanford University study on this up here for you to look at. You'll find that very interesting. And the reason I'm having to be very surreptitious is because this company that provides this platform is the same company that provides the search engine that everyone uses. And this search engine is notoriously unreliable, but people don't realize, because they're not seeing wrong information, they're just seeing controlled information. They're not getting the full picture. So what I use is a ducking good one. It's privately owned, and I think you should duck over to this ducking good search engine and see what they've got to offer. Because when I look for things on the ducking good search engine, I find that I'm getting completely different answers to the one that everybody else uses. So I think it's a good idea to move away from the one that everybody else uses and try something that's privately owned and isn't concentrated on just connecting consumers with advertisers, which is a very commercial approach. Anyway, I've got a big day ahead of me. I've got to go to the markets, got to sell my mushrooms, I've got to go and have my back rubbed, and I've got to go and be nice to people. So let the day begin.